How skilled are these 3 flight attendants? They first melt the gold bars at a high temperature of 10,000 degrees, then pour the molten gold into a special mold, cooling it into gold nuggets the size of eggs. To prevent others from noticing anything unusual, they wrap the outside with duff. Wrapped the chocolate shell. After drying, they covered it with gold foil, wrapped a string of diamond hearts, and finally placed it in their suitcase, swaggering to work at the airport. Relying on the special status of being flight attendants, the security personnel did not conduct detailed checks. Thus, the 3 successfully brought the gold onto the plane, thinking they would soon become billionaires. Wife. As soon as the 3 got off the plane, the woman sensed something was wrong, because the patrolling security guard was staring at her with a strange look, scaring her into quickly taking a calming pill. Her companions hurried over to comfort her upon seeing this. Only then did the 3 leave the airport with calm expressions. Afterwards, they brought the gold to the transaction location. The buyer was very satisfied after inspecting the goods, and the 3 successfully received a huge sum. As the saying goes, frequent walkers by the river get their shoes wet eventually. Sure enough, when they tried to board the plane with the gold again, the security personnel suddenly stopped the 3 of them, indicating that they wanted to check their luggage. The 3 of them were instantly terrified and at a loss, knowing that if the gold inside was discovered, they would face endless imprisonment. Soon the chocolate in the suitcase was fished out. Such an exciting scene. I really want to drive. I think Wazi. If they continued to check, the gold inside would definitely be discovered. Fortunately, the woman's boyfriend suddenly appeared, so they quickly greeted him warmly. It turned out the woman's boyfriend was the superior officer of the security personnel. Seeing the officer approach, they immediately stopped and reluctantly let the 3 leave. Unexpectedly, the crisis arose again, as someone reported them for taking advantage of their positions to smuggle gold. The police immediately searched every corner of the plane, and indeed, found a piece of gold chocolate in the trash. The security instantly remembered that the woman's suitcase had chocolate. Immediately after, they took out the chocolates from their suitcase and interrogated the 3 women. Then, right in front of them, the security personnel calmly bit into a chocolate to search for evidence. But unexpectedly, it was just an ordinary chocolate. The 3 of them finally felt relieved. The security, in a fit of anger, smashed open all the chocolates, but found nothing. As it turns out, after receiving the inspection notice, they immediately hid the gold inside the plane's panel because, due to insufficient evidence, the security personnel had to let the 3 go. However, the 3 secretly investigated and discovered that the person who reported them was actually the chairman of the airline company. The one behind the scenes who deceived them into smuggling gold was also the chairman. The 3 immediately realized that the chairman intended to use them as scapegoats. They must make the chairman pay a heavy price. So the 3 disguised themselves and snuck into the chairman's party, seizing the opportunity to quietly steal his room card. Meanwhile, the woman, while the security staff went to the restroom, swiftly sneaked into the monitoring room and planted a virus into the main monitoring system, causing all the cameras in the building to shut down. Then, the 3 used the room card to open the chairman's room, intending to steal the gold worth 300 billion. Unexpectedly, they opened the box only to find it empty. The 3 believed the chairman betrayed them and must be preparing to flee, so the gold should be hidden on his private plane. Therefore, the 3 forged work IDs, secretly infiltrated the chairman's private plane, added drugs to the beverages, and then served them to the chairman and his companions. Without knowing anything, several people slowly drank it and soon passed out in their seats. They immediately went into the cargo hold, where they saw it was filled with many suitcases, each packed with gold. The 3 quickly took away 3 boxes of gold and pressed the alarm button on the plane. Before the chairman could figure out what was happening, the police had already arrived. Seeing the boxes filled with gold, the police immediately charged the chairman and others with smuggling gold and took them all into custody. Go, and the women have already started living a wealthy life.